Hi guys, good afternoon. Welcome to my live video. So today we are going to be discussing a very important topic. I'm trying to see if I can go live on Facebook at the same time. So I'm with you. Just give me 1 minute. Let me set that up. Hi everybody, you're welcome to my live. Susan Young, you're welcome. All right, maybe we'll do Facebook later. Let me just concentrate here now that I have your attention. Jennifer Adoke. Good afternoon. All right, so just like the title, so today I want us to discuss about sewing from home, how you can manage it, what you should do, what you should not do, how to go about it generally. All right, like you all already know, I sew from home 100%, even though I have shop in the market, but personally, like I sew at home, like 100%. Adiola Rahim. So today I'm going to be giving you, I've already jotted out the topic, the points that we're going to be discussing, how we are going to go about it. Okay. So I'm going to start by, hi, Shay. If you have any question, please just feel free to leave it in the comment section when I'm done with the class. I'm going to explain it to you. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about today, I have it jotted down already, so I just want to follow it the way it appears so that I don't miss any point. All right, so the first thing we are going to be talking about is setting a clear hour for work. All right, like I saw from home, what I usually do, I usually work because the reason, let me even give you the first reason why I choose to be sewing from the house is because of my children. That's just the major reason why I decided to be sewing from home. They are still very young. Like you can see from some of my videos, they are still very young. So I just decided that okay, I'm going to dedicate my time for them now that they are young, then so that we balance the equation. Okay. So this is how I do it. If they go to school in the morning, my children usually go to school like maybe 7:30. Immediately they go to school, as I'm dropping them in school and I come back to the house, I don't go back to my bedroom. I don't go back to my usual activities at home. I go straight to my workstation. So I go straight to my workstation. I don't say, okay, let me sleep small or let me do this one small. No, or let me cook small. Anything I want to do, I do it before they go to school. And once they go to school, I resume in my workspace, like 100%. I give it my all. Then I close when they close. So this is how I work, I operate. When the children resume, like the first week that they resume, they usually close 1:30. So in my shop, they already know how I work. From 8 o'clock, I work till 1:30. Once it's 1:30, I close. I go pick them in school. I come back. I don't go back to my shop. That means I've closed for the day. Then the subsequent week, they close 4 o'clock. So once I go in the morning and they close 4 o'clock, I close 4 o'clock. So that's how my timing works. I go to my shop when I go to my workspace when they are not around, and immediately they are back, every other thing stops. So that is how I'm managing my time. So you have to have a working hour. Don't say because you're staying at home, you will be sewing small, you'll be going to the kitchen to wash dishes, you'll be doing other things. No, set a time that you know that okay, this time is for sewing. Nothing else. Everybody in the house, they already know. Once I resume in my workstation, that's it. You can never get my attention again until the children closes from school and I come back to the house. So that's the number one thing on my list. And the second one is that dress, like wake up and dress up. Wake up and dress up. Don't just say because you stole from the house, you will now come and be dressing miserably, like you'll be wearing, like, I wake up in the morning, like I'm using myself as an example now so that you can understand how these things work. Because a lot of people are in my DM telling me, how do you manage these things? You all know I'm married, so I need to manage my time judiciously. So immediately I wake up, like I said, as I'm taking them to school, I'm already fully dressed for the day. Like, I don't dress because I sit at home, and so does not mean I should now looking unkept. No, you have to make your hair. If you are the type that apply makeup, apply your makeup. Like me, that I don't usually do makeup, but at least I wear my earring, put my lipstick, wear my chain, I wear fine clothes. I wear fine clothes like this, and I'm ready for the day. Do you understand? So dress up. In fact, immediately you are dressing up as if you are going out, you will see that your system will adjust to it. Your whole day will be, you'll be in tune as if you are going to the office. Dress and address yourself as if you are going to the office, like you are leaving your house. So that is how I work. Somewhere, Elizabeth, good afternoon, ma'am. How do I get customers sewing from home? We are going to get there. So let's take it one step at a time. So wake up and dress up. The first thing is set a time, like your working hour. Set it. That's the first one. Then the second one is dress up. Dress the way you want to go out, as if you are going to the office. Just imagine that you are working in a government office. The way you would dress and go there, dress like that too. Do you understand? So don't say because you are staying at home, you tie wrapper. Some people say their hair will just be looking so unkempt and so rough. No. So dress well. Let your system, all these things send signal to your brain that, oh, this person means business. So dress well, and yes, be ready for the day. So the next one is create a dedicated workspace. This one is very, very important. Like I said, I'm going to be using myself as an example. When I started, I was sewing in my living room. Like, there's one corner of my living room where I put my sewing machine. And as at that time, I was using my dining table as my cutting table. So if I cut on the dining table, I'll move to the other side and start sewing. So I already create a little space in my house where I'm using as my workspace. Don't say because you are staying in one room or two room, just create a little corner where you are going to be able to be doing all those things. Just a little space. You don't even need too much space. You understand? Create a little space where you keep your sewing machine and your sewing tools. And because you work from home too, there's another thing you need to pay attention to. We work with needles and all those sharp objects. You have to keep them. Make sure that corner is dedicated to you so that you'll be able to instruct your children. It's easy when you have a space that you are keeping your stuff than for your sewing machine is here, your other stuff is at the other side. No, because you sew from home does not mean you should now litter the whole house with sewing tools or sewing things. So make sure you dedicate a little corner where it's for only you, so that you can keep all those sharp objects in one place so that children will not play with it. I remember when I was growing up, my mom, so she was a tailor. She's no longer sewing now. She was a tailor. She used to tell us that if you mistakenly swallow needle, that you have received your, let me not say it on the live video, that the person, you already know what I'm trying to say. So that thing is already registered in my brain that, oh, children are not meant to play with needles. They are not supposed to play with pins. So you make sure you have a space where you keep all your things. Have a container where you put all your threads, all your tape, all your everything, chalk. Put them in that container. Close it. And if God bless you, you can just do a small cabinet in one corner. Put all those things. Lock it with padlock so that you know that, okay, you keep the key. Children will not be able to have access to it. I'm the person that can tell you and teach you how to sew from home and manage it very well, because I've been sewing from home right from start, and I'm still sewing from home even though I now have another place where people work for me. But for now, I still sew from my house, like from my house. Okay, so have a dedicated space where you are going to be sewing from in your house. Then, as God blesses us, I now have a room that I'm now like fully dedicated for my sewing. That's what you have been seeing in my videos. It's just a room in my home that I'm using, like a space in my home that I'm using for it. Do you understand? So start little. Don't be discouraged that you don't have space. Don't be discouraged that rent is so high that you will not go and uh, don't be discouraged. Start start small. It's good to start small, but don't remain small. That's my own this thing I'm going to tell you today. It's good to start small, but don't remain small. Njideka Mweze, good day, my favorite title. Thank you. So if you have any question, just be leaving it in the comments. I'm going to be reading through once I'm done. I just want to give us the topic. Don't forget the first one, create a working hour. The second one, dress well. And this third one I'm talking about, have a space, like a little corner where you put your sewing things that you know that this place is dedicated for mommy to sew. My children already know this place is for mommy and nobody goes there. Do you understand? So that one done. Let's move on to the next one. Prior, prioritize task. Prioritize task. Okay, so this one, like I saw from home. I'm not saying this thing that everybody should be doing it. I actually saw for family and friends. I'm sorry to say it on the live video. You have to set your priorities right. Families are very important, but sometimes when you sow and you don't get money, like maybe they know because you cannot bill your family the way you bill normal customer. So if you are my friend and I still want to sew for you, you already know that you will wait. If you are my family member and you want me to sew for you, you already know that you are going to wait. So choose your customer first. Sew for your customer first before you start sewing for others. So prioritize it. Your task like this, the ones that are very important to you. Families are important. Don't get me wrong. I'm just telling you the raw facts, how I work. I'm using myself as an example. I hardly sew for family and friend, like I said earlier. But if at all I'm going to sew for family and friend, they will know that they are going to wait. If you want to use your clothes in 5 weeks, you come and give me now. Not that it's like maybe 2 days to event. You now give me you will not get it though if you are my family and you are my friend. If you are my friend, you already know self that you have to give me enough time because I'm going to attend to my customers that are paying me first. Do you understand? So prioritize your task. Don't let anybody say because you are sewing from home, you are now going to be you're not going to be sewing for everybody. No, let them know that it's a business. If they come to your office and they require your service, won't they give you money? But if they are willing to pay what customers are paying, hey, good and fine. I'll treat them as such. But if you want that special treatment because you are my family, then you will have to give me enough time. Enough time. Okay. So that one is sorted out. Now let's move on to the next one. Delegate and outsource. You cannot do everything by yourself. Like I said, you can start small, but don't remain small. So when you started getting plenty bulk orders, then you can give it out to some people. Like I said, I have another space where I have tailors that are working, that I take clothes to in case I'm unable to do it myself. I take it there, they do it. It's still me that is sewing it because I'm the one giving instructions on it. I'm still the one supervising it and making sure it is done my own standard. Do you understand? So outsource. I don't sew make clothes at all. Meanwhile, I do so for some people. For I have male clients, even though I don't sew it myself. That's almost I don't even post it. But I sew. There is no week that I don't sew that I don't get order for male outfits, and I collect it. I give it to someone to sew, and I deliver it. I make my own profit. So outsource, delegate tasks, the one that you cannot do by yourself. Let people assist you. It's okay to ask for help. And another thing that I jot out under this particular topic I'm talking about now, just a minute, delegating task, is if you need help at home, like it's a whole lot. Running family and also sewing is a whole lot. Hire help, hire house help. It's okay to get house help. Even if your space is small and you cannot accommodate them, they can come and go. Like, they can come mop for you, wash the toilet, do the dishes, help you with children, help you with children runnings, go to the market for you. So delegate. Don't do everything by yourself. If you do everything by yourself, you are going to burn out. I'm talking from experience. So you will discover that the amount self that you use and hire house help is cheaper compared to when you are doing it yourself. The time that you use and be cleaning the house, like if I say let me wake up and be the one to do the mopping because I mop my house every blessed day. If I'm the one, let's assume that I take the children to school, I come back, I say okay, let me quickly mop before I continue. Before you finish mopping, you will discover that you have spent 1 hour. Do you know how many things you can do in 1 hour if you're in your workspace? You can do a whole lot. So delegate task. If you need to get help, get help. If you need help from your family member, ask them for help. Don't say because you work from home, you will now put everything on your head. Some people will not even sleep in the night. Don't even go there. You have to balance the equation. So get help when you need help. Now, moving on to the next topic. Do customers come into your home for fittings and consultation? Like I said, I have a dedicated place. In fact, it's separate from my house. Like, it's not the same building, it's separated. You understand? But before, when I was sewing inside my apartment, like I said, I create one corner where I put my sewing things and I put curtain there to demarcate it. Because I'm sewing from home does not mean you should be coming inside my bedroom. No. So create a corner where the customers can do the fitting, where they can test and try the clothes. Do you understand? So I think I should be reading the questions as I'm talking so that I don't miss some of the things. How do you manage working hours during school vacations? Okay, this one is a good one. They are on holiday now. You can see you have been coming to open the door and looking at me. The thing is, I already have a set time that I work during holiday. I resume late. Usually, if they go to school 7:30, yes, 8 o'clock, I'm already in my shop. But now that they are on holiday, I get to shop 9:30 and I close 2 o'clock. That's why you have to dedicate a specific time. When you dedicate a specific time, the children, they already know. And like I said, I have house help that stays with them when I'm not there with them. Do you understand? Like, I usually go live on Facebook almost every day. You can see that sometimes you'll be hearing my children coming to that room talking, yes, because they're on holiday. So you have to manage your time. Dedicate a specific hour where you work. Not that you'll be working 24/7 because you are staying at home. Do you understand? Not because you are staying at home now, you work in the morning, work in the night. And don't sew too much in the night so that you can fulfill the other room's duty too. That one is very important. In fact, it's very important before the oga will now come and be having another person that is helping out in that area. No. So you have to dedicate time or make sure you don't sew 24 hours because you are sewing at. It's easy to just forget yourself and be sewing from. I used to do this before. I will be there sewing or filming in the night or my husband was started complaining. So I have to balance the equation. We sat down, we talk about this thing, and he has been so helpful. So we already have a dedicated time. He knows that once I said I'm going to shop, that time is for shop. There's nothing, even if he wants me to go out with him, he will tell me ahead so that I can reschedule and plan my time. So don't sew and forget the other room. The other room is important. How do you get customers when you are sewing from home? Okay, this one, let me tell you. This particular one is supposed to be a topic for another day, but let me just brief you guys. When I started sewing back then, like officially in 2017, if you have been following me, that was when I started posting content. My very first customer that came to sew with me live in my estate, but she doesn't know that I'm a tailor. She saw it on Facebook That year, she saw it on Facebook. She didn't even know that it was me. Somebody just called me that, oh, I want to sew. Where are you? I said, oh, I'm in Geriki. She said, where in Geriki? I'm in area 3. Where in area 3? Like that, like that. We discovered that we are living in the same, because it's a big estate. We discovered that we are living in the same estate. Meanwhile, she did not even know I'm a tailor. So how you get customer is position yourself on social media. Create Instagram account, create Facebook page, put yourself out there on TikTok, be everywhere on social media. Social media is very, very important. I cannot even overemphasize that for you, because that is where my customers are coming from. Even though I work from home, all my customer, like 100%, are from Instagram, or maybe through somebody already so far and they know, and then they now come. Like I said, the first customer I got was from my estate, and she did not know because of our relationship in the estate. No, she saw it on Facebook, and as at that time, I wasn't even putting my face. I was just posting the pictures of the things. Those outfits themselves where I made them for myself or maybe my sister, and I was just posting it. So do you understand? So position yourself very well on social media, and when you are going out, it's an opportunity for you as well to dress well, showcase yourself, wear fine clothes. Wear fine clothes. People will stop you on the road. There's no how. They will stop you on the road and say, madam, you look beautiful. Then use that opportunity to market yourself. Tell them, oh, I made it. You understand? So you advertise yourself by yourself. Or another thing you can do, you can sell for your friends too. So that they wear it when they now tell when people now see them and ask them, then they can now say, oh, my friend made it. Then they will give the person your contacts. You understand? And another thing I need to talk about is the fact that you know it's just that first one that the second one that I said you should dress well. If you wake up and you don't dress well and customer come, if you give them bill, eh, they will price you very low. They will rate you very, very low, because the fact that you are sewing from home self already made some people to think you are not paying rent. So they already have that expectation that she'll be very cheap. You understand? She's going to be very cheap. Well, I'm not too costly, but I am affordable. That's the impression you will give them. You're not cheap, even though you are affordable, but you are not cheap. Do you understand? So dress well, so that when the customer comes and they see you, you come to my shop, like you see me like this, fine like this, you now come and be telling me to be sewing for you for 2,000 naira. How can your 2,000 naira